Hi there, I'm Dr. Karen. Yeah, mast cell tumours can be really tricky things to deal with. Apart from being the most common form of skin cancer in dogs, they can also show up in internal organs as well. And the way they are treated can depend greatly on where they are, whether they've spread to other organ systems or to the lymph nodes, and actually how aggressive the behaviour of the cells in that tumour are as well. Fortunately, the treatment options are much better than they were even 5 or 6 years ago, with new drugs coming out even now that are achieving much more targeted response for this particular type of tumour. So your dog's chances today are better than they were even 2 years ago. Now, having said that, surgery tends to be the number one choice for trying to remove mast cell tumours. However, that can be more difficult when we're dealing with internal tumours, particularly if we are seeing tumours that have spread to other organ systems or to the lymph nodes. So the type of treatment you may be looking at could be a combination of surgery, medication, chemotherapy, and yes, that can also be considered to be a holistic type of treatment plan. Now, when it comes to holistic therapy, we're talking about the inclusion of things like natural remedies or alternative treatments to help manage either the disease itself or some of the side effects of the treatment. And when it comes to managing mast cell tumours, look, I would say that there's no alternative therapies that are going to cure mast cell tumours, but there are certain things like acupuncture or even some herbal remedies that may help with the side effects or even slow the inflammation or the spread of these types of cells. And the reason for this is the same reason why antihistamines are often prescribed to dogs with mast cell tumours, because mast cell tumours are made from the same cells that release histamine, and that's the chemical that makes us itchy when an insect bites us. So using antihistamines and even some natural antihistamines can help when we're managing this type of disease. As I said, herbal or natural remedies on their own are unlikely to achieve a huge impact in terms of stopping or even reversing a mast cell tumour, but that's not to say that they can't be helpful when used alongside some of our more traditional medicine or surgical techniques. The most important thing is to sit down and have a really frank and honest conversation with your vet, talking about what you are willing to do, what you're able to do, both financially, but also what you're wanting to put your dog through in terms of treatment and in terms of how aggressive you're going to be here. And a lot of that's going to come down to the exact staging of your dog's type of cancer, because it's important to know whether or not we're looking at a possible cure or we're talking about palliative treatment, because that's really going to inform what our main goals are, whether it's being aggressive and managing side effects of that aggressive type of treatment, or whether it's giving your dog fairly low side effect types of treatments to help her manage the symptoms, manage any side effects, and enjoy as good a quality of life for as long as we possibly can. So I do encourage you to do some reading and do some research. If you are feeling overwhelmed, always please have a talk with your vet, or if you feel like they're not receptive to what you're looking at, then seeking a second opinion is never a bad idea. Or you can even come over to pangovet.com, make an appointment to speak to one of the vets online, and that way you can talk things out from the comfort of your own home. I do hope that helps, and I do wish you all the very best. Take care.